We're down to our final championship of the night, the 10, 11, and 12-year-olds, the varsity title, the Ellendale Tigers and Sugarloaf. And these two teams split in the regular season. They're both 5-1. It will be Ellendale to receive the kick. They are wearing the red jerseys, the black pants, the black headgear. Sugarloaf in the white jerseys, the black pants, and the black headgear. So here we go. This is for a title. The kick fielded at about the 40, returned to the 45, and down to about the 49-yard line, and that's where Ellendale, the Tigers, will start their first possession.
First and 10.
Sugarloaf will start at the 49-yard line, or Ellendale will start at the 49. And they break the huddle. Ellendale in very tight. Gosh, this is like a rugby formation right here. And they will come out of the scrum and get nowhere. That is very reminiscent of a rugby scrum right there. It is no gain on the play, second and 10. Again, the two teams split the regular season. Ellendale on a second down. And there's a fumble. It's in the backfield. Who's on it? I think Ellendale was able to retain possession, but they're going to lose back inside the 45. They'll spot it at the 42, and it will be a third down and about 18 to go. Now, both of these teams, I tell you what, these numbers are going to be hard to pull out, especially for Sugarloaf. Can't see them. They're in that tight formation. They'll try to reverse it in the backfield, and that Sugarloaf defense is all over that one. And I think right now we're about to see a punt.
Fourth down and 18 for a first.
We're underway in the championship, the varsity division, the 10 through 12. And they're gonna go for it on 4th and 18. Ellendale sprints right, and they're going to lose yardage back inside the 35, so that's some awfully good defense by Sugarloaf as they take it over on downs. Great field position. We'll call it the 34-yard line.
Looked like number 14, Riley Fortner, was in on last stop. I had to wait till he got to the sideline to see who it was.
I know you can't see the numbers, especially for Sugarloaf at all, and you can see them a little bit for Ellendale.
First down and 10 for Sugarloaf.
So let's see what the Sugarloaf team can do. Are they the Bandits? I believe they're the Bandits. I heard them call the Bandits. They'll run it left, and they're going to blow this play dead before it gets started.
A little movement up front.
Procedure against the offense.
Interesting offensive set by Ellendale. That is old-timey football right there. 1st and 15 following the penalty against Sugarloaf. High snap over the quarterback's head. He'll just retreat and lay on it. And neither team has been able to muster any offense here.
I'd like to thank the volunteers at Chain Gang over there, guys. Appreciate that.
It is second down and forever for Sugarloaf. There's a snap. They're going to try to sweep left, and Ellendale has it defended, but a good effort. Fumble. And it's turned over. It's Ellendale football.
Number 24 on the recovery, Ryan McCracken.
24 on recovery.
Ryan McCracken recovers the fumble, and this game getting off to a rough start. Ellendale turns it over on down. Sugarloaf fumbles it, and now the Tigers, Ellendale will have it at their own 49, 1st and 10. Off the 49. They're in that scrum formation. They're going to try to throw it. They'll run it and lose yardage. Sugarloaf's defense pretty good. I did see that number. That was Riley Fortner on the tackle. They pretty much have to come right over here in front of us for us to see their numbers. They are, gold on white, and you just can't see them, even a little.
They got a squad. They got 22 players down there.
Yeah, they do. 2nd down and 14. The ball on the 45. There they are in that. I don't know if you call it a wing tee or I just call it a rugby scrum. Up the middle they go, and they're going to get back close to the original line of scrimmage. I'll get my field glasses back there, and we'll start trying to put the spyglass on some of this. It's 3rd down and 10 for Ellendale. Off their own 49. Line up in that scrum. Direct snap inside Sugarloaf territory, and it will bring up a 4th and about 7. Now they went for it a while ago on their own side of the field. I assume they're going to go for it again.
4th down and 7, ball on the 47-yard line. 4th down for the Tigers.
4th down, 7 to go. Ellendale. Nowhere quickly.
That looks, it's a single number, I think.
I'm going to get the glasses.
Turnover on down, 1st and 10 for Sugarloaf. Ball on the 48-yard line, 1st down.
Well, that'll be a turnover on down. Sugarloaf will take over now on the 48-yard line. 2:20 left in the 1st quarter.
Well, now we've got the glasses. Maybe we can see some of these numbers. I apologize. Man, they are impossible. Here we go. Sprint left. Midfield 45, 40, and bounced out of bounds.
Number 84 on the tackle, Leslie McGaffin. 1st down and 10 for Sugarloaf.
Good play. Tanner Moore on the carry, and he goes to the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st down. That's the biggest play, by far the biggest play of this game. It has been tough defense. Sugarloaf on inside the 30 on a 1st down. Millsaps on the carry, comes out of a tackle, and he'll be dragged out of bounds. Number 24, Justice Millsaps on that carry. I'll give those glasses to you. You can put the spyglass on this game. I can't see anything. Good-looking jersey when you're close to them, but, man, you can't see them from up here at all. Low snap. Sweep left. 20, 15. Still going inside the 10 and bounced out inside the 5-yard line.
That was number 45, Tanner Moore on the carry.
Well, there's the Sugarloaf contingent down below us having a great time. They are, there's a hold on the play. It's going to wipe out a big chunk of it. Well, that play's not going to turn out near as well as what we thought. Back them up to the 31-yard line. We're already inside 125 remaining in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Sugarloaf. Wearing the white jerseys, the black pants. And they're going to blow this one dead, too. False start against Sugarloaf. Now, are they the Bandits? I heard them call the Bandits. I think that's what they are.
They might be the Bandits. We need to check on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not on here. Ellendale, the Tigers. 2nd down. Following the penalty. Sweep left and pounded out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
That's number 7 on the carry, Levi Brown.
This game has been played essentially between the 40-yard line and midfield on the south side. There's not been much happening yet.
Just like the end of the JV game.
Yeah. 3rd down and 16 for Sugarloaf as they break the huddle. From the shotgun. High snap, fielded. Runs it to the 30, 25, 20, and he stepped out of bounds, or I thought he did, apparently not, but he's going to go inside the 15-yard line. Big run right there.
By number 13,
Keon Miller
Keon Miller
on the carry, and right now Sugarloaf threatening inside the 15 at the 13.
Number 13, Keon Miller. First down and 10.
So the first threat of the night. Sweep left. Comes out of a tackle and goes inside the 10-yard line.
Number 7, Levi Brown, and on the tackle, 24, Ryan McCracken.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter, believe it or not already. We are at Bagels. This is the varsity 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. It's the title matchup. Both teams come in at 5-1. They split 2 games during the regular season. I'll give you the Ellendale roster. Number 3, Isaiah Evans. Number 5, Tristan Watts. David Kaler wears 7. Dalton Watts is 14. Micah Chapman, number 15. Brian McCracken, number 24. Tamarius Beasley is number 28. Luke Barnes, number 32. Wade Queen wears 33. Cody Allums, number 55. Isaac Davidson, number 59. Devin Clendenin is number 72. Kanon Harrington is number 83. Wesley McAlpin wears number 84. Braden Millsaps wears number 87. The coaches for Ellendale, Jason Oxentine and Ashley Harrington. Sugarloaf with the ball. 2nd down and about 5 to go. They're on the 9.
Well, I asked downstairs if they were the Bandits, and nobody knew.
Well, okay. That play's going to be blown dead before it gets started. It is a false start against Sugarloaf. We've had a few of those. So they're going to be backed up. And now it's going to be 2nd down, well, about 10 to go. Ball just inside the 15.
24.
Try to sweep it right, and he's going nowhere. They've got him. That is great defense by Ellendale. That was Justice Millsaps, and he had no chance.
It's like 14 for Ellendale with the stop.
Dalton Watts on the tackle. 3rd down, about 16 to go for Sugarloaf. They're going to try to sweep it left this time. Here they go. Cuts inside one tackler. Gets the edge inside the 15 before he's taken out.
45, Tanner Moore.
32, Luke Barnes on the tackle. Now it is a 4th down and, well, about 8. We're in the second quarter already, and we're scoreless.
2-yard gain play, 4th down and 8.
And they're going to blow it dead. Sugarloaf is going to take a timeout. We'll run down the Sugarloaf varsity roster. Number 0 is Zach Perdue, Levi Brown, number 7. Preston Brookshire, number 8. Jacob Gorley wears 12. Keon Miller, 13. Riley Fortner, number 14. Tristan Feliz is number 15. Aiden Barber, 21. Number 22 is James Perdue. Number 24, Justice Millsaps. Will Bumgarner wears 25. Willie Parks, number 30. Zachary Zirkle, 32. Luke Street, number 33. Marissa Williamson, number 37. Parker Davis, 42. Maddox Fairchild, 44. Tanner Moore, 45. Tim Marlowe, 49. Aiden Mounts, number 74. Brennan Little, 77. And Micah Curley, number 88. 4th and 8. They're going to throw. Got a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Sugarloaf. Wide open in the end zone. Who caught it?
And the touchdown reception, number 45,
45, Tanner Moore.
Moore on the catch
From Levi Brown.
from Levi Brown, and it is a touchdown for Sugarloaf. Now they'll go for the conversion. High snap. Sprint right. Can he get the corner? He can. He's in there.
Number 7 on the carry.
That is Levi Brown. 7-0. Sugarloaf takes the lead in the varsity championship. Wow. Wide open in the end zone for the score. And we're already in the second quarter with 7:06. Sugarloaf will kick it off their 40.
It's like number 30 is going to kick it off for Sugarloaf.
That is Willie Parks to boot it. The kick will be picked up at about the 30. Return to the 35, out over the 35, working his way, grunting to the 40. And that's where Ellendale will put the offense on the field. They trail it 7-0. Ellendale yet to get anything going offensively. Finally, Sugarloaf was able to put a drive together.
It's 83, Cannon Harrington on the return.
There they are in that tight formation. The ball gets hidden in this formation. North Lincoln ran this until this year, or a version of it, and they just rugby scrum their way for about 5 yards, maybe 6.
That was 83 again.
Keenan Harrington on the carry. Give him 6 to the 45. It's 2nd and 4.
2nd down and 4, ball on the 45-yard line.
6:10 remaining in the first half. 7-0 Sugarloaf. This time the scrum doesn't work. They're going to lose a yard maybe, back to the 45.
It's 13, Keon Miller in on that stop.
3rd down. We'll call it 5 to go for Ellendale. They've not been able to get any offense clicking just yet, but here they come. Going to break out and get a first down into Sugarloaf territory for the first time.
Tackle made with number 24, Ryan McCracken.
24 on the carry.
McCracken on the carry. We're working at a disadvantage. It is really difficult to see black on red and almost completely impossible to see the gold on white.
Hey, this digital TV over here is a big help right now, though.
Well, that's good. Use that to your advantage, because I tell you, it is impossible to see it. They'll scrum it, and it just goes nowhere.
It's 13, Keon Miller again.
The carry, yeah.
Is 83.
Yeah. You know, what Ellendale runs here is a real throwback. And when we're talking back to the days when the game was invented, it's sort of a combination of rugby and football. The ball is hidden. If you're on the defense, you're not real certain sometimes who has the football, and that's part of it. 2nd and 11 now at midfield for Ellendale. Fumble, scramble, and Ellendale says they got back on it. We will see. I believe they did.
Number 5.
I always love it in a football game. Both teams always signal they have the ball. Truth is, neither team really knows. And we've got an Ellendale player down right at midfield. Hopefully he's okay. Jason Oxentine and Ashley Harrington, the coaches of Ellendale, they will be working with the injured player. He's getting up. He looks to be okay.
Give a hand, guys.
3:49 remaining in the half. It's 7-0 Sugarloaf. They have put the only points on the board so far here tonight. Wow, just breaking news. The Patriots have traded quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo to the 49ers for a second-round pick. You know, Garoppolo's been sitting there, and Lord knows the 49ers need a quarterback. I guess they figure Brady's going to play till he's 60. 4th and 11, they're going to go. Hand it off, breaks free. That's the beauty of that offense. That's what it's designed to do right there. They lull you, lull you, lull you. You bring everyone in tight, and you pop it.
24.
That is Ryan McCracken. That's how that offense can be so effective. It is kind of like watching paint dry until something like that happens, and you get that defense, and you have to come in tight. You have no choice. And then when he gets into that second level, Jody, there's nobody there.
Nobody. He started on the right side that time and snuck in behind. And
he got 5 yards past the line of scrimmage. He's all alone. So we're even if they can convert. And they're not going to get the first down, but there is a penalty marker. And we'll wait on it and see. Offsides, so they're going to get another shot at it. And that is exactly what that throwback type offense can do. You have to respect it and bring everybody up. And if they get through that first line of defense, there is no second line of defense. You're going to have to run them down or they're gone. So here they go for the point after touchdown. From the scrum, they work it, and they don't get it, and it is 7-6. Sugarloaf clinging to a 1-point lead.
Keon Miller and Justice Millsap sit on that stop.
North Lincoln ran this offense until they got a new coaching staff this year. They've gone from one extreme to the other. They went from this, or a version of it, to a spread, and that's day and night.
Yeah.
You don't see it much anymore at all, but it can work, and you just saw an example of what it is capable of doing.
Sort of hard to plan a defense around
It is.
because you don't see it.
I know when the Cougars were facing North Lincoln, the defense would always say, we're never really sure who has the ball because everything is so tight. So here we go, a 7-6 ball game. Sugarloaf leading Ellendale to kick. End over end, take it on a hop, fumbled, picked up, returned, going the completely laterally and get it out of bounds, and a little late, but it's okay.
It's 45, 10 or more on the return.
You got 3:14 to go in the half if you are Sugarloaf and you have the football.
It's like Ellendale took a timeout.
7-6 the score. Sugarloaf on top. Both teams 5-1, as we mentioned. Both teams split the regular season, so tonight's for the marbles. We've had 2 champions already in the Pee Wee, 6 and 7. Hidnight wins it over Taylorsville, 34-12. They go undefeated. Wittenberg hangs on in the JV 8 and 9-year-olds. They go perfect, 7-0 in the year, but it was a tussle. They beat Sugarloaf 14-12.
So this is going to be the decider of the East-West side of the rec league,
Well,
too.
there you go. It would be. You've got Sugarloaf from up in the north and Ellendale from the west. Sugarloaf's got 3:14 to try to add to this 1-point lead. They're going to throw. Throw it into coverage. Caught! Inside the 40, breaks away inside the 35, down to the 32-yard line.
That was caught by number 7, Levi Brown.
Boy, that was really thrown into traffic, and Brown just outworked the defenders and caught it.
Great adjustment there.
Spot is the 32-yard line, first down for Sugarloaf. Try to rumble right. That's Millsaps, and man, does he have company. He is just covered up by a sea of red jerseys out there. I think that was Millsaps on the carry.
Yep, that was Millsaps on the carry. Looked like 59, Isaac Davidson was the first in on the stop.
We're going to lose 4 yards, and I think Sugarloaf's going to burn a timeout. 2:16 remaining in the first half. This is the final game of the night. Championship night, the Alexander County Parks and Recreation Department. I'm Rick Gilbert along with Jody Marshall. Steve Allen on the video. Seven 6 the score on a Monday night, Halloween Eve. Sugarloaf trying to figure out a way if you can get this, if you could get, and we saw all kind of fireworks late in that JV game, so who knows what's going to happen here. They spread it out in the shotgun, a wide to either side. They're going to run it right up the middle.
Millsaps again.
Ooh, and he is racked up about the 35, and he's on the turf.
Number 3, Isaiah Evans with the tackle.
Well, Millsaps is down, and he's in a bit of agony over there.
Again on the play brings up 3rd down and 12.
We've seen a little bit of everything tonight. You always do.
That's the fun with kids playing.
No, it is. They're learning to play. Even the kids at this age, 10, 11, and 12. Now, they know a little more about the game. They're obviously more physically mature. You see a little more skill set used. Millsap still down, sitting, but not able to get up just yet. Now he's up on his feet with some assistance. We just hope he's okay.
Yeah, don't want anybody getting injured out here.
Still needing a little bit of assistance out there, and they'll be very cautious with him, obviously, and they will help him to the sideline here. 2:07 remaining in the half. It is Sugarloaf leading at 7-6. Looks to be a lower leg
Yeah, he might have
injury of some sort.
rolled up on there a little bit.
Now he's to the sideline. Here we go. Sugarloaf going to try to sprint outside. Ellendale's got this botched.
Yeah, that's a great play.
That is great defense by Ellendale.
Number 24, Ryan McCracken.
Ryan McCracken with the play over there.
Kraken's been in on a lot of plays defensively for Ellendale. 4th down. Well, about
Now what you
16. You got 1:52. You know what? I punt it.
Yeah.
I do. I punt it here because you give them a short field. I punt it. There's no way I run a play, but I'm not coaching. I guess they figure our defense is good enough to handle it if we don't get this first down.
Oh, got movement over there.
We got a penalty. And it is false start against Sugarloaf, and that might persuade them to punt the football.
It will remain 4th down. 4th down at about 19 for a first.
They go back to the 43. 4th down and basically 20 yards. Nope, they're still going to go for it. They're going to try to throw. And it's incomplete, and Ellendale will take over on downs in pretty good field position, about the 43, between the 43 and the 44.
Turnover on downs, first and
So the decision to go for it on 4th and 20, we'll see if that comes back to haunt Sugarloaf. Ellendale breaks the huddle on 1st down. They're in that tight formation again. They've got 1:41. They're down a point. Fumble. And Ellendale will get on it. Back just inside their own 40.
21, Aiden Barber got back there to get
Also
on
the
the
play
ball.
brings up 2nd down and 13, ball on the 40-yard line. 2nd down with the
1.5 minutes remaining. Ellendale quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it and go nowhere again. Both teams have good defenses. They kind of lean on their defenses from what we're seeing here tonight.
Tanner Moore in on another stop there.
3rd down and about 12 with 1:02 remaining in the half.
Let's
go, D-line, you gotta hold them!
Well, inside a minute. 3rd and long. Ellendale will try to moose it, and they won't get but maybe a half yard, if that. So we're coming up on 35 seconds remaining in the first half, and it's 4th down. Both teams evidently have decided before they ventured onto the playing field tonight, thou shalt not punt. That's pretty evident to me.
Yes.
we're not going to see a punt under any set of circumstances.
Looks like that'll be the last play of the half.
Yep, they're running it down. And apparently they can do that when there's no play clock, so that's going to end the first half of play. That's where we are. Sugarloaf leads it by a score. Well, they're going to stop it with
took a
1.5.
timeout.
That's interesting. Ellendale is the team that took the timeout. You'll have to ask me to explain that one later. I don't know why.
The only reason I can guess, you got 4th down, second half, that you're going to try to run one play and.
Okay, we'll see. 1.5 seconds remaining in the first half. And Sugarloaf leading at 7-6. This game's gone very quickly in the first half. Again, 2 champions tonight. Congrats to Head Knight in the Pee Wee division and Wittenberg in the JVs. So here we go for the last 1.5 second. Ellendale breaks the huddle on 4th and 12. Officials doing a head count. In that tight formation. And they'll try to sprint it and
Still
breaks out of 1 tackle, and the half is mercifully over. If you are Ellendale, they were going in the wrong direction. But we've got ourselves a game. Sugarloaf leads it by a score of 7-6 at the break. Second half coming up. We're about to start the second half of the varsity championship, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds. And at the break, Sugarloaf on top by a score of 7-6. The teams will switch sides. Sugarloaf to receive the second half kick. Here's the boot by Ellendale. Will be picked up at the 40. Return to the 45, and right near midfield is where Sugarloaf will start their initial possession here
That's
in the second half.
back out on the field there. That's
good to see him back, yeah.
Looks like 84 Wesley McAlpin on that tackle.
Justice Millsaps was injured late in the first half, but yes, he's back out there, and they spotted the 49. That's where Sugarloaf will begin this possession. They're in the shotgun. Receivers to either flank, low snap, dug out, sweep right, midfield, that's it. Maybe a yard or so into Ellendale territory, but no more.
It's Keon Miller on the carry, and it looks like McCracken and Harrington on the stop for the Tigers.
3 yards at second down and 7 from the 48. Officials crank the clock. From the shotgun we go. Dropped. And there are red jerseys all around. But neither team has really been able to get much happening on offense tonight.
Looks like 33 Wade Queen in on the stop there.
Well, it's all the way back to the 44 now. It's 3rd and 15.
Tackle made by number 72, Devin Clendenin.
Both teams had a little trouble, and we've seen some of it tonight. And all 6 teams we've seen tonight, they run the shotgun, every one of them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of amazing. They'll snap it, and look at that Ellendale defense. But he gets away, and that's going to be a face mask.
Yeah.
Play by number 13, Keon Miller.
We'll wait and see. Personal foul face mask. Wasn't much doubt about that one.
It's great pursuit by Ellendale, but
yeah, they were swarming. The officials will walk to midfield, and it will be 3rd down and about 9.
First down.
Yeah, it should be automatic first, right?
Yep,
automatic on the face mask. 1st down and 10. Here they go. And they'll pick up a few this time, about 5 to the 45-yard line.
Levi Brown on the carry there.
Again, we apologize for not identifying the ball carriers and the tacklers, but believe me, it is almost impossible to see these numbers on these unis. Well, here's a reverse. Got some room now. If he can get that corner, he's got it. 40 and a first down to about the 38.
Brown on the carry again.
Well, he worked real hard to get that one, and get it he did to the 38.
Like 84 Wesley McAlpin on the stop there.
First down and 10.
5:38 left in the third quarter here. Try to sweep it to the right. Gets the edge, 35, cuts it inside, and will make it to near the 32.
Tanner Moore on the carry. Looked like Marius Beasley on the tackle.
It will be second down and about 3. Ball sitting at a 31-yard line. Sugarloaf trying to get a drive going. They lead by 1. Snap almost mishandled, but he's got it, and he might have a first down.
It's Moore again on the carry, and Tristan Watts on the tackle.
I think he has earned another set of downs for Sugarloaf.
Yep.
And he has.
Enough for a first down. First and 10 with Sugarloaf on the 28-yard line.
Right tackle, they'll go to the 21-yard line. I think that's Millsap's on the carry this time.
Not Miller that time. Keon Miller.
Very quickly to the line of scrimmage. Sugarloaf in the hurry-up.
Elledale has to burn one there.
Yep, they're going to use a timeout. Sugarloaf threatening, 4:02 remaining in the third. They're up a point. They're not to the red zone yet. They're a yard away at the 21. A little chilly now, the temperature dropping. We've been kind of spoiled, I guess, this fall. I mean, there's no question it's been fairly warm overall. But last night we made it down pretty close to freezing, and it has been kind of chilly tonight. Fans are all wrapped up down below us. Blankets, and we've got all kinds of outerwear. Now, there are a few that are braving short pants, but maybe like 1 or 2. Second down and 4. Sugarloaf threatening on the 21-yard line, leading it 7-6. Snap, sprints outside, corner, 15, 10.
It's Miller on
breaks out to the 5 and is going to score.
Number 13, Keon Miller.
Wow, what a run. They had him bottled at about the 6 or 7, and he just broke out of it, and that is a huge play for Sugarloaf.
Number 13. Point after touchdown, LaValla.
Here they go in the hurry up, and before they get started, they blow it dead. False start against Sugarloaf. It's 13-6 with the PAT to come. Now here's what's tough. If they get this and they go up 14-6 and you're Ellendale, there's no way you can go for 2, right?
You can kick for 2.
Oh, you can kick for 2. Now there you go. Well, can they get it? Corner, yes. So it is 14-6. We may see that come into play here.
It's a good possibility.
Sugarloaf has the lead at 14-6. First points of the second half. Again, these two teams split in the regular season. Both winning a game. Now let's see if Ellendale can answer. Sugarloaf about to kick it. Willie Parks is the kicker. Teed up at the 40-yard line. Kick. Oh, it's a live ball, and I do believe Ellendale got on it, but barely at the 39-yard line. That was almost a major disaster. Number 24.
Ron McCracken with the recovery.
Ooh, that was almost a disaster. Now, if you're
Very
Ellendale,
close.
you got to answer. You are down 14-6, and you can get 2 if you kick it. But they got to get the touchdown first before they worry about the PAT.
Not sure where they would practice the kicking at, considering East, West, and the high school is the only place that got field goals. So
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have the goalpost at the other place, that's true. In that tight scrum, and there's movement on the line. Is it offsides or is it a procedure? It's offsides against Sugarloaf, so Ellendale gets a bonus 5 yards.
It will remain first down, 1st and 5 for the Tigers.
That'll take it to the 44. Ellendale with a 1st and 5. They come out of the scrum, sprint it outside, and we'll get a couple.
24, Ron McCracken on the carry. 14, Riley Fortner on the tackle.
Now it's 2nd down and 2. Now, if you want to try something, I mean, if you want to be a little adventurous, I know you're in that tight scrum, but 2nd and 2 is a great time to do it. Might be too obvious, though, but that's a good time to try it. Here they come.
24 again.
McCracken right. He's got the 1st down. He's got more. He's at the 40, the 35, and bounced out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
Coming out of bounds at about the 32-yard line.
Like that tackle's made by Tanner Moore on the far sideline.
They're going to spot it at the 32. Pretty close to the 33, we'll call it. 2:15 remaining in the third. It's 14-6 in favor of Ellendale. Actually in favor of Sugarloaf, but Ellendale is driving. Here they go, 1st down. Under center, they'll run it right. They've got some room.
It was an 83 on the run that time.
Yeah, that's direct snap to Kanon Harrington. And he's going to get 8 or 9 yards, I think. We'll wait on the spot. Well, not so much. Let's call it about 7. It's 2nd and 3. The ball just sitting at the 26.
4. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Harrington back under center again. Takes it,
Oh, good
hides,
tackle.
and gets dumped.
It's a good tackle by number 30, Maurice Howe Jr.
He was in there just about the time the ball was
Yeah.
snapped.
Harrington.
Harrington had no chance. So now it's 3rd and about close to 5 to go. Off balance. McCracken sprints outside. He may score. Touchdown, Ellendale.
24, Ron McCracken.
He just emerges from that amoeba offense and strolls down the right sideline. And, well, do they have someone that can put it between the uprights for a deuce? We'll see.
Still got time, though.
You do. You got plenty. You still got a quarter plus 45 seconds.
For an extra touchdown.
And they're going to go for the 1. They'll grunt, they'll grunt, they'll grunt. They move the line of scrimmage. Did they move it enough? No, they did not. Sugarloaf denies them the point after touchdown. And the Tigers cling to a 14-12 lead with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. We got a game. They've all been tight tonight. Actually, Hidnight kind of pulled away in that Pee Wee championship, winning 34-12, but the JV championship was a 2-point game. Wittenberg winning it 14-12. And right now we got a 2-point game by that 14-12 score. Sugarloaf about to get the ball back. Puchit picked up about the 43. Return to the 45 outside midfield. 45, 40, 35, 30. Cuts it to the 25, 20, all the way down to the 15. There's a penalty marker down.
They have face mask on top of him.
Oh, he was a load. He just could not be brought down. Justice Millsaps.
Number 28.
And I think it is going to be a penalty against Ellendale that will tack on to the end of that return. Yep, they're going to walk it off from the 16 down to about the 9. And it's goal to go. Big kickoff return and then the penalty. And it's goal to go.
I think Millsaps is all right after being out in the second quarter there.
I think he is.
It's Levi Brown.
Brown, number 7, headed toward the goal line. Touchdown. Sugarloaf answered very, very quickly. All they had to do was just go 8 yards and go 8 they did. That touchdown run by Brown, they're quickly up for the 2-point conversion or the 1-point conversion.
Big extra point conversion here.
Yeah, it is.
Stretch it to 2 possessions.
They sprint right. They're in a lot of trouble. They reverse it left. He's got tons of room out there, and he's going to stroll in. And that is a big 2-point conversion. It's 21-12. And we do have a 2-score ball game. Big kickoff return. We've seen, well, we saw a kickoff return earlier in tonight's action, and now we've seen it wasn't a touchdown, but it was almost. Ellendale with 8 seconds remaining in the third now trails it 21-12.
You could definitely hear Wesley Milstead up here on that one.
Who's on the big kickoff team? Well, he's got them out there now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 11. Boot, live ball. It's rolling around. It rolls out of bounds. It will be Ellendale's ball. 46, maybe the 47, depending on where they spot it. All right, Ellendale, the Tigers are down 2 scores with 8.7 seconds left in the third. They need to score and get the ball back.
Might
not get a playoff here in the third quarter.
Yep, they're down to 1.5. They're not going to get it off. That's the end of 3. So, Sugarloaf right now with a 9-point lead headed to the fourth period. Ellendale, though, with good field position. They'll start at their 46. They have to put a drive together right here. They need 2 scores. They need a touchdown. Well, actually, they need 2 touchdowns. I don't think there's much chance of a field goal being booted.
Nope, not out here.
Unless there's a Ryan Suckup emerging out of this group. You know, that kid from Hickory, when it's all said and done, he may be close to a Hall of Fame kicker in the NFL. I mean, that guy's had a heck of a career.
Oh, that's right. I can remember when I was coaching the high school soccer team out here, and he played both.
Yep.
And he scored one from midfield on us. And, I mean, just an unbelievable leg.
I remember him kicking for Hickory and kicking the ball between the uprights on kickoffs.
Yeah.
And I said, whoa, wait a minute. First and 10, the ball on the 46.
And he's definitely having an all-pro type year.
It's great. There's that scrum offense, and it'll get them to midfield. Gain of about 4.
Like Harrington on the carry once again.
Now, if you're Ellendale, though, you really have to start thinking about clock. You have to hurry everything up. You got to score twice.
Kanan Harrington, 2nd down and 6, ball on the 50-yard line.
Snap.
84.
Run right. Going to get it to about the 45. It'll be 3rd and 1.
That was McAlpin with the carry
Tight
there.
end number 7, Levi Brown, carry on the play, number 83.
And they're hurrying it up now.
Yeah, they definitely picked up their pace. They have to.
7 minutes remain in the ball game.
They don't have much of a choice. They have to go in the hurry up.
24 again.
There he goes. He's going to score. There's that scrum. He just runs out of it, and down to the goal line he goes. And we've got ourselves a championship game.
Ryan McCracken again.
McCracken has ripped off some big ones tonight. And here we go. It's 21-18.
Run. Scored out 21-18.
Well, you thought Sugarloaf might have been in control, but maybe not. They're still going to have to do something on offense.
But you can go onside here as well in the varsity.
Well, here they go for the single point. They're not going to get it. Sugarloaf says no. But Ellendale very much in it. It is 21-19 with exactly 7 minutes to go in the game.
21-18 with 7 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Pretty good championship game.
It's been a good one. It is a good one.
Probably have a little more excitement left in it. So like the Dodgers and Astros.
Well, you know, here's the thing. If you're, boy, I don't know. You might consider the onside kick, but that field position you give up is tough. I really think I'm just tempted just to tell that kicker, just kick that son of a gun as far as you can kick it. Because look how closely Sugarloaf is. I mean, I know what age they are, but I think he can kick it over them. But he's not going to try. He tried the onside, and they're on it. Ellendale didn't, it was almost like Ellendale didn't know he was going to do that because they weren't really running. So Sugarloaf will start the nose just shy of midfield. If they can put a drive together, they might have this game in the bag, but who knows?
It's true.
Ellendale very quickly got on the scoreboard that time. It is 21-18. In the varsity championship, this is 10, 11, and 12-year-olds playing.
Question for you, Rick.
Yeah.
Yellow tape on the helmet. Do you know what it stands for? Yellow tape on the football helmets.
Really? I haven't seen it. Oh, I do see one right there. Don't know.
Cannot run the ball.
cannot run the ball.
Over the weight limit.
Over the weight limit.
It's our way to tell the officials who can and cannot run the ball.
I got you. I see one right down there. And they do have, cannot run the ball. Here they go.
It's Brown.
Sugarloaf Brown, he's going to get some yardage into Ellendale territory. Now, let me ask you this. If that player with a yellow tape on their helmet is playing defense and it's fumbled, can he pick it up and run it?
He can pick it up, and it's dead right there.
Oh,
Yep.
Man. Running into the line, he's free and near a first down. Got it to close to the 41.
Tackle made by Harrington. It looked like Brown on the carry again.
Did he get it? I don't know. They say no. They say it's third and short.
Yeah, it's a little short. About a half a yard.
Snap it. Sweep it. First down. Got more.
Miller on the carry.
Ellendale tries to strip it, but they hang on, and they move the sticks for another set of downs. They're on the 36 now. Sugarloaf staying in that hurry up. They're already back at the line of scrimmage.
37-yard line.
They're going to try to sweep it left. Now reverse it right. Now reverse it left. And they're going to get some yardage out of this.
Yeah.
Now, as you get older, that won't work.
No.
Pretty much. You might get away with it. Somebody like a Bryson Godfrey might get away with it occasionally, but most of the times, even he won't get away with that. Second down and 5. He got 5 yards to the 31. Try to sweep it right. They've got it strung out.
Nice
Penalty
play.
marker down and dumped back at the 35. Let's see what the infraction is.
Tackle made by Tristan Watts.
Carry on the play, number 13, Keon Miller. Personal foul.
We've had a bunch of face masks tonight. There's another one. 5:04 left. And big penalty against Ellendale. That is a major ouch.
Huge.
They have gotten themselves back in the game. They're just down 21-18. But now Sugarloaf's in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Ball looks like it's on the 16-yard line.
Big penalty.
They had him tackled for loss,
They
too.
did.
That's even.
Well, reverse it, cut it up, back outside, breaks out, and dumped.
Tackle.
There's a sure tackle.
It's 83.
That is Caron Harrington.
Tackle number 83, Kanan Harrington.
Man, that's a form tackle by Cannon Harrington. That's as good as it gets. Second down and 7. Sweep left, cuts it inside. Penalty markers flying all over the field again.
That was probably going to be a hold.
Holding against
That's what it
Gilbert.
is. .421 remaining in the game. It's 21-18 in favor of Sugarloaf. They have the ball, but they've just been penalized for a hold back to the 25. It's second down and about 17. Ball's loose in the backfield. They are in a pickle, a major pickle.
Ooh.
And there's a penalty marker to boot.
Ooh.
They're all the way back to the 49. Now, I don't know what the penalty's going to do, but they have to go from the 49 to the 9. They need 40 yards for a first down. Actually, a 41 to the 8.
Yeah, believe you're declining that
I
one.
believe I would.
Is declined.
It is. They need 41 yards to get a first down. 41 yards. Not a record, but man.
Nope, I think that was set earlier this year in a college game where they had like
I
3rd
s-
and goal from their
I
inside their 10.
Yeah, I can't remember who that was, but I do remember it now. Man, what do you do on 3rd down and 41? You call the reverse. And you pick up
Ooh. Nice play by
about
number
5 or 6 yards.
14 there for Ellendale, Dalton
Goes on
Watts.
with number 13,
Well-
Keon Miller. About 8
Now
yards
you
gain
punt.
on the
Well,
play.
we've
The tackle
we've
number
seen a
83,
total
Jamie
and
Harrington.
complete
Brings up 4th
refusal
down
to
and,
punt tonight. If ever there were a punting situation, right here it is.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single reason why you would not punt the football.
It's like they're going to run the clock down here and probably take a timeout,
Yeah.
and then we'll see the punt.
They are going to run the clock down as far as they can. Wesley, he has said, look, man, he said, run that thing down until 1 second, and we'll take a timeout, and that's what they're doing. Wesley Milstead's made that decision. That's a good call right there.
There it is.
And 2:39 left in the game. Sugarloaf milking a 21-18 lead. They have a 4th down. They're on the 41. They need the 8.
Remember,
So they need 33 yards to pick up this first down.
down. The office will be open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. And if you come in dressed for your Halloween, they'll give you some candy.
I have to
Bring
believe
your goblins on in, and
They're gonna punt.
Take care of you, get you signed up tomorrow.
Yeah,
Remember the hours from 8 to 6.
I don't even see a question
Day.
here.
I hope they punt. Ellendale's back out there. Sugarloaf still discussing it. .239 left in the game. Let's see if they do punt the football. Ellendale doesn't have anybody back.
Going for it.
They're going for it. Pass out in the flat. This is I don't get that. On a warm summer day, you'll have to explain that to me. 2:29 now. Ellendale with the ball, and on their 48-yard line, they drive it, they score, they win. Maybe.
Yeah.
Now Sugarloaf wants a timeout. Interesting decision not to punt it.
And Ellendale's been really successful this half.
They have.
With the offense.
Popping the big play. They need about 52 yards. They're going to start off their own 48. And they got 2:29 to do it, so there's enough time. And that curious decision not to punt the ball, will it come back to haunt Sugarloaf? We'll see. Here we go.
Let's go, defense!
Fumble.
Ball's loose, but Ellendale's able to get back on it. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Go, defense, get set, let's go!
They'll run it out of there, break a couple tackles, and get into
84 on the carry.
Sugarloaf territory at about the 48.
It's 84 Wesley McAlpin on that carry.
Well, you've got 3rd down and 6. You've got 2 downs to pick this 6 yards up as we go under 2 minutes.
This is
Sweep right. They've got the first down to the 40. That'll stop the clock to move the sticks.
24 McCracken on the carry, 45, 10 or more on the tackle.
Spotted at the 39, 141. When they set the change, they'll crank the clock. There he goes.
It's 83 Harrington on the carry.
Harrington will get inside the
Still
35, still going. He's going to be about the 32-yard line.
Justin Millsap.
We had Justice Millsaps on the stop there.
Clock running.
Ellendale's ready to go.
1:15. Ellendale to the line. They run out of there with it. Breaks free. Inside to about the 25. Another first down. And Ellendale is making it real nervous for Sugarloaf. 105.
First down and 10, ball on the 25-yard line.
Direct snap. McCracken breaks one tackle, but that is a good tackle at the 20-yard line. We're under a minute.
21 Aiden Barber, 13 Keon Miller there.
Here they come to the line. Ball's dropped, picked up. Run right, needs to get out of bounds, but he lunges for the first down stick. He may have gotten it.
I think he's a little short, maybe.
Well, the clock is still running, 27 seconds, and it's third down. You got to get it. You got to movement, and that'll stop the clock. 19 seconds remain. It is false start against Ellendale. Now they've got a third and about 6. Ball back at the 21. Oh, we've got some tingle at the end of this one. Sprint right, cuts it inside. Will not get the first down. 7, 6, 5. They don't have a timeout. They're running up there. Will they get the playoff? Is that the ball game? There was a penalty. There is a penalty marker.
That's it.
That's the game. Game over.
Wow.
Boy, I tell you, Sugarloaf made an interesting decision not to punt that ball. It almost cost them, but they get away with it. And they are the champions, winning it by a score of 21-18. Congratulations to Sugarloaf. They are the champions. Ellendale fought them tooth and nail right down to the final second. And we have gone through a night of championship football. The Pee Wee 6- and 7-year-olds, Hit Night 34, Taylorsville 12. Hit Night, the champions, JVs, 8- and 9-year-olds. Wittenberg wins it 14-12 over Sugarloaf. And the varsity championship goes to Sugarloaf tonight. Wow, what a great, great night of football it was. Thank you for joining us.